Alright, so here we are, the last few questions of this part of the review. So we want to graph these. If you have standard form, the easiest way to graph is to find the intercepts. So I'm going to do 0, something, something, 0. I don't care which is the x and y yet, and I'm just going to plot the points once I figure it out. So using the cover-up method, if x is 0, I cover that up, and I get y equals 4. And if y is 0, I cover up the y term. It gives me x equals 4. So I'm going to plot those two lines. 0, 4, or 2 points rather. 4, 0. And the line through those is this. Bam. Those should actually be arrowheads, not big blocks or whatever that is. Here, this is a weird one, right? So is this a vertical or horizontal line? Very good. Horizontal line at y equals -5. So that would be a -5er. And then x equals 2. So that means x is 2 for every point on the graph. So that's going to be a vertical line at x equals 2. And now this one is in slope-intercept form. So the way you always graph these is start with a y-intercept, which is +1. Zoom in a little bit here. And then we're going to use the slope. Now this is our slope, which is change in y over change in x. So that means we go up 3 and to the right 4, because they're both positive. So from our y-intercept, up 3, right 4, there's another point. And we can continue the pattern in either direction. So continuing the pattern backwards, I'd have to go back 4, down 3. And it's a good idea to do that to make sure you get all your lines graphed well. And then connect it, because all the points in between count in the equation as well. Alright, last couple here. So below is a scatter plot. Which of the following best approximates the line of best fit? So clearly it's a negative slope, so we can cancel out the two that have the positive slopes. So what does the slope look like? Make sure you look at the boxes and don't just say, oh, it goes down 1 box, over 1 box. That's not right. What you want to do is approximate your line. It's better if it's straight, but if it's crappy, that's okay too. And then we're going to look at the basic rise over run. So let's say from here to here-ish, should approximate it. So from -2 to -14, that's down 12. And then from 0 to 2.5. Okay, so that's a +2.5. So -12 over 2.5. What does that equal? That equals, well, it certainly doesn't equal -1, which is the slope of this line. So it can't be this. So it has to be b, which is around -5.3. I was just estimating, so I'm not going to figure out what the exact regression line slope is. But this is a lot closer to -5.3 than it is to -1. So now, moving over. So this is the cost of oil for Sadie's car during each of the last 10 years. Cost of oil changes. Price of oil goes up. So again, let's look at the slope. From here we go from like 1 to let's continue it backwards here. So here our change in x is 10. And what does our change in y look like? From 1 to 10 right here. 0 to 10, I mean. And then our change in y is from 12-ish to 12 or 13 to maybe like a 23-ish. So it looks like about 13 to about 23. So that's about 10. So it looks like we're around 10 over 10, positive slope. So obviously it can't be a negative slope, and we're much closer to a 1.1. 10 over 10 simplifies to 1. That's a lot closer to 1.1 than it is to 0.2. So this is our correct choice.